Yo, look, a lot of y'all want some games, so I'm gonna put y'all in the game. How to know who to trust in this world. I'm just gonna be eating my Wendy's while I go on a little rant. So, one thing I've noticed about people that has backstabbed me personally in my life, and people that stories I heard of people who backstab other people, is you can never really tell if you're good at doing what they do. Some people can slip up, but we're talking about high intellectual people who are narcissistic and yachtness, and they only do stuff for themselves. Right? Machiavellian, masochist, everything you think under the sun, right? So a lot of times these people you cannot tell from friend or foe. It could be family, friends, etc. Right? So how do you tell? Trust me, there's always a pattern, and this is especially hard if you've known this person for years galore, right? So like I've got done dirty for someone I knew by 8 years who I used to consider my best friend, right? So people like this, they will be good all the time, but you have to realize, who do they hang out with? Who are their friends, right? Birds of a feather really do flock together, right? So notice who friends are doing. Sometimes, yeah, people are just cool with everybody, but if they chill with them all the time, they have stuff in common, right? This is the most important part of the video. Pattern recognition. How much, like, frequent, there's always signs. This is why I tell everybody, always be accountable, because if you got done dirty, there was always a sign, either at the ending of the situation or the beginning, that you chose to ignore because your emotions were in the situation. So if you want to know, I'm yapping a lot. I'm starving. If you want to know the best way to figure this out, right? Woo, this is busting. Take your emotions out of it. And Astro, how do you take your emotions out of it? Look down, peer down as if you were God himself looking down at you from a bird's eye view. Or if it's easier, pretend you're giving advice to your friend, because you know how everyone gives amazing advice when you're not the one in the relationship, because your emotions aren't involved. And notice every single thing they do. Do they listen to you? Have they fucked over other people? How do they talk? Right? What do they get excited about? Do they get excited about doing someone dirty? That's a huge red flag, right? If you're always drinking. And for me, people say, yeah, drinking is lit, whatever. But a lot of times, if you're depending on drinking, smoking all the time, you're running away from something. So I have personally, I'm not saying people who drink and smoke are bad, but I personally stay away from that, stay away from those environments as much as I try. Because a lot of times, people that are always on demon time are usually the ones that's always at the club taking ass palm bottles, right? So that's number 2. And number 3, what do other people say about them, right? Obviously, everybody's not gonna like everybody, but the people that don't like them or get a weird gut feeling, ask them why. Don't just ignore it because, oh, they haven't shown me any sign yet, right? A lot of times we're blinded when we look straight forward, even though our friends could cover our blind spots, right? I had an biggest mistake of my life to this day, and not even that much people, because the majority of people in my life didn't know, but a couple people told me, hey, they're not really the best for you. And guess what? They were right. And number 4, last but not least, trust your gut. For women, women's intuition. For dude, trust your gut. Because I am 100% sticking by this when I say there were definitely signs down the line, and you chose to ignore it, either at the beginning or the end, right? So quite frankly, you got to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. For me, my new motto is I trust everybody. Right? I trust everybody in a way of, I trust a man who stole before to still be a thief. I trust a liar to still be a liar, and I trust a cheater to still be a cheater. I keep them at arm's length. You can forgive and forget, like, and repent, like God likes us to do. But quite frankly, you can do that on the other side and not mess me up, right? So those are my 4 tips. Make sure you hit that follow button, like the video, comment, whatever y'all gotta do. I'm trying to blow up this year, so help the kid out. If I gave you some sauce and value, please help me. Your boy out.